WWE has dropped the ball with quite a few people in a talent pool that really could shape some shit up if you gave them that damn chance. But it just don't look like it's gonna be that way because WWE, I don't know why and I don't know how the WWE always will be back in. They always reel me back in with bullshit. That's because I'm a wrestling fan. I'm going to watch even when it's bad. Sometime though, oh, when it's too bad, I'm just not gonna watch. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. Put it like that. It's not horrible. But it's pretty dead though. It's pretty shitty. It's pretty just it don't look like there's really no clear direction with a lot of shit due to a lot of the booking under this quote unquote new regime. And yet, new regime, we haven't seen anything new happening. We haven't seen anything new happening. The bloodline's still alive. Somebody made a good video. I forgot who it was, but they said the bloodline should have ended at WrestleMania 40. Cody conquered the bloodline, so why is it still continuing? Although I don't mind the bloodline civil war, though. I don't mind that part. I think that's pretty dope. But everything takes a fucking back seat. And this is where I describe a lot of the talent that is taking a back seat to this bloodline bullshit. Because Crown Jewel, I might as well do a review about that, so be looking out for that. But anyway, this talent pool, bro. But at Crown Jewel, by the way, with the bloodline, Solo pins Roman. I'm gonna get back to that later. But all the people that's taking a back seat, we got Chad Gable, the great Chad Gable, bro. What are we doing with this guy? You gave him a group, but you didn't give him a championship. He should have been the underdog, the actual underdog, because he's more of an underdog than Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is no longer the underdog. We're going to forget that Sami Zayn almost beat Roman, damn near like everybody else did during his last years as being champ. We're going to act like he didn't almost beat Roman Reigns. And he needed 100 people to jump in a match, but he's smashed them all. Guy, methodical guy. I like Roman, but it's hard to defend his shitty title run sometimes. Oh, definitely just the product of it. You needed to cheat against Sami fucking Zayn. It's just crazy to me. But you could, but people think you're like Brock level, okay, or Goldberg level, okay. I'm losing track. But Chad Gable should have been the one to beat Gunther, bro. Chad Gable should have been the one to beat Gunther. You would have made a new star. You would have made a guy that should be the Intercontinental Champion. Chad Gable should be working on his third Intercontinental title by now. You gave him a group just to substitute the failure because y'all know y'all failed that man. Y'all know y'all did. Sami Zayn did not need to beat no fucking Hill. Chad Gable. You know how dope that shit was? Chad Gable proved for like a whole month he could be one of the hottest things about Raw, about WWE, period. That Alpha Academy shit story was great. You didn't give him the title then. Come on, bro. Fucking idiots. 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 That was just dumb to me, bro. Chad Gable should be right there with Brian Breaker, right there with Jey Uso, winning the Intercontinental Championship. You're wasting him. Come on, dude. They are jobber team. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Oh my god, these dudes are legit fucking athlete killers, and these dudes are at the bottom of the card. Come on, dude. They didn't even do no favors. At least have American made. That's their name. I call them the Alpha Cat. No, my fault. I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, you have American made and the YS6. You don't even do them no favors by at least having them on the damn pay per view. What was that, SummerSlam? I'm like, you could have had them on SummerSlam. Come on, how you giving this guy a push? And yes, I agree on one part. Yes, make your shows fun. Do something for your shows. I get it. But not only the Y6 should have had their first match on SummerSlam, because you dropped the ball with them too. You dropped the ball with them since the beginning, honestly. because I tried to defend it, but it was overproduced and it fell flat. They may get some cool reactions now a little bit, but I think the biggest problem is you should have made them hardcore and violent if that's what you was gonna do. They shouldn't be doing regular wrestling shit. We should be seeing them use brass knuckles and somebody coming out there with candlesticks, not this goofy hammer if you ain't gonna hit nobody with it. You know, so that's another group I feel like they dropped the ball with, but especially Chad Gable himself. Karrion Cross, they dropped the ball with Karrion Cross. You had this guy come back, attack Drew McIntyre, put up a sand timer, a sand clock on Roman. Huh. We still waiting, ain't we? That's down there laughable to see Karrion Cross and Roman Reigns' face at this point. It's damn near laughable because you made Karrion Cross go on an amazing losing streak. It's beyond me why you think that's great booking. How is he supposed to be this dangerous doomsday, whatever the fuck he is, really, right? He's this menacing guy that can turn people evil. Like the Miz needs him. Okay. The Miz needs him to turn heel. Yeah, dude. Come on, bro. What are we doing? The Miz need him to turn him heel? I wouldn't have no problem with this if maybe Karrion Cross actually won some matches. Maybe if AOP actually won some matches. You had AOP job again. How many times are you going to roll them up? How many times are you going to keep having them lose? Are you like, what are you doing? These dudes should be one of the, dude, the Final Testament should be like the top team on Raw. Bro, Judgment Day is dying. You, if you want another team, that could have been them right there. The Final Testament. Then you're not having Scarlet fine ass do nothing. Then the Paul Elric dude, he don't say nothing. Pure Fusion Collective. Oh, they been dropped the ball, Shayna Baszler. They dropped the ball, Shayna Baszler under the Vince McMahon regime. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. Y'all remember that. She had an elimination chamber, dominated everybody, and still lost. That was ridiculous. So really, oh, wait a minute. But wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Ooh, y'all about to be mad, Triple H nose lickers. Y'all about to be mad. Even though Shayna Baszler lost to Becky after dominating Elimination Chamber, and she was never really the same after that, Triple H kind of put the nail in the coffin. I know y'all remember how horrible that SummerSlam match was with Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Lord, that was so cringe and stupid, bro. If you gonna have them fight, why they just ain't gonna actually fight? That's why you don't do a fight match, bro, in wrestling. That's why. If they're not gonna actually fight, don't do it. If they're not gonna do brawl for all, don't do it, dude. You could have had a submission match, and it would have been a lot better. Because they're two MMA fighters, so they actually know how to choke people out and break arms. The booking is weird in WWE under Triple H. A lot of logical little points that you just like, what was the point of that? Oh, I don't know how many times if you've been on this channel, welcome, by the way, thank you. But, Omos, you have a giant in catering. Make that make sense. Did I mention he's dropped the ball with Pretty Deadly? Here's a team that I feel like it gets some nuclear heat. The first time I seen him was on the NXT. I think it was like a Christmas special or something. And one of them was sitting on the other one's lap. And I was like, wow, like, whoa, that's on TV? You know what I'm saying? Maybe think of Chuck and Billy's tag team, where they was like a gay couple or something. And I thought that was crazy then. So to bring something like that back now is, in today's time, it's a little different. So they dropped the ball with Pretty Deadly. I mean, it's still time to turn things over, but I feel like Pretty Deadly could be a very heat magnet team. I just see it. I don't really like, bro. Man, this PG shit is a lot to do with a lot of different stuff. I know the Netflix era ain't gonna do too much craziness. Face it, everybody, the Attitude Era is never coming back. It's never gonna happen again. Crash TV, just wildness. If the world changes into that, then it'll turn back to that. Which I think the world's already like that. It's just more televised. That's it. But anyway, Pretty Deadly, they belong in the Attitude Era. They're in a Raw era. But it's still time to turn things over. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, especially. I don't even like Grayson Waller like that, to be honest with you. I really only bring them up because they can break them two up. It's really Austin Theory that I'm sure we all know they dropped the ball extremely heavy, and it goes back to the pettiness. Because, bro, what else could it be? How in the fucking world is Austin Theory at the bottom of the card and he beat John Cena? Can anybody explain how fucking stupid that sounds? He beats John Cena and he's at the bottom of the card. What are we doing here? Have you seen Austin Theory? The skills he possesses, the promos, and the universal look that you usually look for. And he's got all the tools. Did I mention the Street Profits is another situation? I already got a video on them. But did I mention them? Another set. Definitely Montez Ford has all the tools. And these guys, Montez Ford and Karrion Kross, Chad Gable, Austin Theory, these guys are being so misused, bro. I don't understand it. Omos is not even used. I'm just so like, I can't wrap my head around how you not using these people. It's crazy to me. That's insanity. Dragon Lee is another one. Dragon Lee needs to get the fuck away from the LWO, bro. He shouldn't even be on SmackDown. He should be on Raw. You're doing it all wrong with him, bro. Dragon Lee is basically Ricochet's replacement. Okay? I think Dragon Lee needs to come out there, should go out there, put on good matches, and try to get over in that sense until we can find something to do for him. But right now, the biggest thing, he needs to get away from LWO. He has to. That's no. They got to get him away from them. He need to be on Raw. He's the only one like him over there at Raw. Oh, speaking of other talents that are just really dope. Angel fucking Garza, bro, is just like really dope. It is just, I'm sure everybody forgot that. This dude is really dope, bro. You think Dominic Mysterio is like Eddie Guerrero? Angel Garza is a lot like Eddie Guerrero, bro. We just forgot that. This dude is really talented, bro. And especially he know how to speak English. What are we doing? He can speak better English than Andrade. So I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Angel Garza's a star, dude. I don't understand it, bro. He should not be a jobber, dude. He's probably better than Santos, to be honest, really, bro. I said probably. Like, come on, man. He need to be a Raw too. Split these people up, bro. You just gonna put all the Latinos together or whatever. I don't want to start it, but I'm just saying though. They're all them together though. Come on, man. Come on, man. Or they beefing with each other, which is okay. Ray gonna put over whoever he can. That's a Rey Mysterio call, so I understand that part. I ain't tripping about that. But like certain people, man, come on, man. It's time. New regime though. Come on, man. It's time for people to move around, bro. That draft was the most worst, bro. It's one of the worst drafts I ever seen in my life. It's one of the worst drafts I ever seen. You ain't moved nobody to a newer roster to make the rosters more fresh. You ain't do none of that. None of that. Braun Strowman, another one, dropping the ball on. Yeah, he may have won that Bronson Reed feud, but Braun Strowman's in a lose-lose situation. Nobody wanted him to win that. We all thought Bronson Reed should win that. Because I feel like Bronson Reed should have beat Seth Rollins. I am going to do a Crown Jewel review. But man, who's another one they dropped the ball? Oh, I can't just talk about guys. Maxine Dupree. I think they're not utilizing her correctly, bro. I really see so much like greatness in her. Like she got something, bro. Seriously. And then she's gotten a little better in the ring. Use her more, bro. Like, what are we doing? You need to use her a little bit more. I think she'd be a great heel valet, by the way. I see heel written all over her. She's too pretty to be a good guy too long. Let's just be honest. She too sexy to be a good guy too long. She needs to be a heel, and I just see it all over her. Oh, another female I think they're wasting time with, Chelsea Green. Even though Chelsea Green doing her shit, but I hate that she's like Austin Theory. She's really better than a lot of these girls that's at the top of the card. Come on, bro. Like, what's really wrong with Chelsea Green for real? Nothing. But yet she's a job girl. It don't make sense to me. Everybody got their place, but right now the women's division, you need all the top women you can get. Rhea Ripley's about to be out again, unfortunately, with her fine ass. I hope it's short time. I think Raquel is another one they dropped the ball on. I know she just came back, but she came back in the wrong light. She should not be there protecting her. She should be there on a business proposition, asking for a title shot. Nobody wants titles in this fucking company. I see that's something new in this regime. Nobody wants to be champion that bad. They're just happy to be there. Good Lord. Nobody listened to Stone Cold at all. Oh, Lyra Valkyria. I think Lyra Valkyria already bottom of the card. And I'm like, come on, dude. You got to do something to make these people interested. That's why I said Triple H is worse than Vince McMahon when it comes to the NXT call-ups. He's just as bad. He's just as bad or just worse because this is the thing what Vince McMahon used to do. And I already explained this in the video before. Vince McMahon at least change your name and give you a different gimmick. Sometime. Matt Riddle was one of those situations. Nakamura was one of those situations where his gimmick in NXT actually worked on the main roster. So a lot of people always want to just say Vince was just horrible in every NXT call-up. No, he wasn't. Not all of them. Bianca, her gimmick, she never even really got a big break in NXT. So Vince did that all himself. But Sasha Banks, she was the boss of NXT. She was the boss of the main roster. Bayley was the hugger in NXT. She was the hugger in the main roster. So you can't always say that, bro. Some gimmicks still worked on the main roster. But, okay, of course, the Karrion Kross was just ridiculous. Triple H at least using Karrion Kross, but he's not using them no better because he's always fucking losing. Really? He's just like, I don't really know what Triple H is trying to, like what point he's trying to prove. I'll just have him lose, but he's a great talker. It's like, what? Well, he can talk real good, but just love lose all the time. But this is what Triple H does. He don't change anything about you. He don't give you anything interesting. What has Blair Davenport done already? Already she's disappeared. Already. Nothing special about this girl. Nothing. Because you didn't give her a new name. You didn't give her a new gimmick. Nothing. Come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing? What happened to that Katana James girl? Katrina, whatever the fuck her name is. The orange girl. She orange as hell. What happened to her? Nowhere to be found. Come on, man. Nowhere to be found, bro. He's worse. He's just as bad or worse, bro. He ain't doing these girls, none of these NXT call-ups, no favors. Carmelo Hayes so far is the best one right now. He's the best one. But Live Akira dropped the ball. Katana James girl dropped the ball already. Blair Davenport dropped the ball already. Back to Pure Fusion Collective though. A lot of people may not like them, whatever. But bro, it's just the booking of them. I think Sonya Deville has a lot about her that just has not been displayed. Really, I think that's the only thing wrong. You know, like it just haven't been enough displayed with them. Another person they dropped the ball with, Zelina Vega. She can talk, bro. Let her talk more. Like she can really, really talk. Like, I don't know, man. Quite a few people I feel like on the talent poll that they just could be doing a lot better with. Lot better with. But what do you guys think? Comment who you think they dropping the ball with. Did I forget anybody? I'm tripping. What do y'all think? Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all that good shit. We out.